What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Clean & Green Lawn Service in beautiful South GA. Hey, hope y'all are having a great day. 6:09. First day back at work, man. First day back at work. After 7 days off. Yep. Yeah, man. This time last Wednesday was rough. It's been rough being off a week too. Just like to get out and go, man. I'm gonna go out and cut with the guys today. I'm actually driving by myself, partially because I'm gonna take it easy. I'm gonna go help them with the first, well, at least the first 3. And then I'm just going to kind of see how I feel after that. You know, well, actually, I guess it'd be probably the first 4. Depends on, I ain't even sure how we're going to do the schedule yet. But I'm going to go help them knock the bank out that we do early. I'm going to help them knock that out real quick. And then we got a couple of small properties. I was actually not going to work today, but somebody apparently had made some other plans and hadn't told me. So, and it's Wednesday. I don't want them out working till 5 o'clock today. Everybody needs to get home, get ready for church, all that kind of stuff that wants to go. So, and I got a doctor's appointment, I think at 3:15. But I'm feeling good. One of the things that, you know, a lot of people have told me with concussions, you know, you kind of have a relapse. So, anyway, we're just going to see what happens, man. See what happens. Go out. Again, I'm going to try to take it pretty easy. And I got my own vehicle. If I decide that, hey, you know, that's enough, I'll just help them what I can, and I'll head back to the house, man. Get some rest. Do what I got to do, man. All right. Check back with y'all. All right, YouTube posse, we have got number 1 done. It is 7:30, actually 7:31. I've been here a little bit longer than the guys because I cleaned up a little bit in the beds and stuff. They're actually going to top off with fuel. I'm going to meet them at the next 2. And after that, I'll probably send them to one small one. And I will go out and start on the big one, just start trimming it out and all. Let's see. Yeah. Yep. And then that'll be it for today's schedule. Once we get them 2 big ones done. I mean, we still got 5 more to do. So I'm talking in theory and talking in the future, I guess. But we'll get over there. It probably won't take us you know, it shouldn't take us an hour to knock out these 2. That's right there. Ace is still, Ace does a really, really good job trimming. The problem is he probably over trims. You know, just, you know, too far out from stuff and stuff like that. But I'd rather, and that's just something, I mean, that's not his fault. That's something I got to work with him on. He really didn't do a ton of work with us last year, and of course now he's helping us this year, and he just kind of got thrown into the fire because his first week out of school, I've been out, and so he's just been, you know, they've just been making do. But it took, they worked 10.5 hours yesterday, and typically, and there was still 2 properties that they didn't get to, which we'll go take care of today. But typically, you know, Elro and I, about 10 hours, we would have had all of them done, you know. But again, that's a training curve. Nothing against him. I mean, he's really only, this is his first full week of trimming. So he helped me out a lot with like mulch, and he helped me out some in the summer last year where he was, you know, we might have him out, you know, getting up the pine cones and the limbs while everybody else that knew what they were doing jumped off the truck and did what they had to do. So And he did some trimming, but again, he's very methodical with it, and that's not a bad thing, because if he gets in the truck and sees something sticking up out there, he will at least hop back out and go get it, you know. So anyway, I'm gonna try to help him with about 4 of them today. 2 of them are 2 small properties side by side here in town. 2 of them are larger at the trailer park in a 3 acre or whatever it is out there outside of town. So I'm gonna try to help them with them, and then I'm gonna let them finish up today. That'll probably be enough to test and see how I'm feeling. I can already tell it felt good to do it, but I can already tell that I'm gonna be tired. And the other thing is, I only slept like 3 hours last night, so staying at home resting, I kind of got my days and nights mixed up a little, because I'll, you know, sleep 3 or 4 hours at night or whatever, and then I take a 3-hour nap during the day, and then it makes it hard to go back to sleep at night. So anyway, let me get down here. All right, it is 8:50, and we are done with number 2 and 3. The guys are headed to number 4. I am headed to number 5 and 6. And we'll go ahead and start trimming. Trying to save Ace a little bit of work today, man. Trying to save Ace a little bit of work. Trying to get out here on this highway without getting run over, you know, on the GoPro and all that. Feeling pretty good after 2 yards. Feels good to be back out here. Elrose said, "How you feeling?" I said, "I'm all right." He said, "You look like you're feeling good." That must mean I'm hustling, man. Get out here and get after it. I probably won't work but a couple of more hours. I don't know if I'm gonna help them. I may help them with 1 more when we get done out here. This one out here takes me about 1 hour and 15 minutes to trim. It's 2 properties. Total is probably about 4 acres, but there's just a lot of stuff, a lot of walking. So, and then usually, you know, it's on a big busy highway, so you normally, you know, I got 15-20 minutes of pine cones and trash, and then, you know, the 1 hour and 15 minutes or so of weed eating. So I end up about 1 hour and 40 minutes of that stuff, and then usually I'll cut for about 20-25 minutes, and then I start blowing off for, you know, 10-15 minutes, whatever that is. And we normally they're around about 2 hours with 2 of us. Of course, they got to go cut another property before they even come join me, but I figured I'd do a little bit of it, you know, the trimming, and then when Ace gets there, he can help me finish it up. Or I might just let him get on the mower. I don't know. Let him cut. He don't get to cut much. He likes to trim, though. I've asked him for, "Hey, man, you want on the mower?" "No, I'm good. I'll trim." Few pine cones, not bad. On these properties, we go all the way down to there's a light pole. Not this one, but the next one. And then we go 1, 2, 3 light poles down that way. So you got this whole ditch out here. You can see trash, trash, trash. So I always go out there and try to pick that up, because it's aggravating to try to get it when you're on the lawnmower. So I usually try to pick that up, and I pick that up, pick the pine cones up, and then I start trimming everything out. Which this property over here, there is a lot of trimming. So anyway, I'm gonna get started, man. Here we go. Alright, man, we got it going. There's Ace going around back to blow off. Elrose finishing a little spot out there. We got a cut where I just moved my truck, and I got to go edge over here real quick. So got to get it knocked out, man. Alright, it's 12 o'clock.
finishing up the last one for me. The guy's got one more to do. That's about, I don't know, probably about 1.5 acres. We hit the lake, man. A little bit windy out, but good old Glory up there flying. All right, so you see that car? See that car right there, Buster? There's a truck on the other side. Got 18-inch bahia under it. We just cut a trailer park. We cut around 1, 2 at the trailer park. Leave them, man. They don't come out and move them. We roll with it. Now, you know, I could see if you had a I don't like doing that, but you know, I know you get in those situations sometimes, and you know, sometimes folks, a lot of times folks is at home. I mean, their car's there, they there in most cases. Some of you high rollers got 6 or 7 cars, but you know, but yeah, we cut right around them. In fact, I need to get with Elro, because that when you ain't used to getting that close to stuff, you got that rollover protection system on that X1. I bet he went 2 inches when he spun around from that car. And I bumped stuff with it before. I bumped a post one time. I think Elro bumped the AC unit one time. Didn't hurt it, just slid it just a tad. But it's easy to do, man, easy to do. Especially when you got stuff where you're not used to it being there. But the anyway, they getting this one wrapped up. I'm fixing to get ready to get out of here. I'm gonna go to the house, take a shower, get cleaned up, piddle around a little bit, do something, I don't know. Might just chill out. I'm a little tired. Haven't been out here in a week. But I got a doctor's appointment. In fact, I may get cleaned up and go. I got a landscape job to quote up in town, so I might go do that before I go to the doctor. They're gonna charge me the same whether I stink or not, you know what I mean? All right, man. There's Ace right there, boy. Look at him walking around. That boy been working hard, man. He had overtime last week. I don't think he's gonna get none this week, but he had it last week. All right, check back with y'all.